Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is the Papa Joe Show, where Papa Joe knows. I am your host, Papa Joe, and I really appreciate you all being here today. It is a glorious day for sure. Oh. Mm-mm-mm. Some people I know throughout the Midwest are dealing with really cold temperatures, and I hope y'all are staying warm. So, thoughts and prayers go out to you guys for sure. Today, as we kind of discussed on Monday, it got worse. More articles have been produced by some of the larger, we'll call it, who's it's the publications, if you will, for crypto, talking about the Federal Reserve meeting minutes and Jerome Powell and how they're actually coming out there and they're really saying and concerned about all the crap that they have to say and how it's going to fluctuate the market. The thing is that yeah, there will be trading that will take place, but you need to understand. You gotta understand. The Federal Reserve only has say so in the market swing if you let them. The thing is they don't control the crypto market and you're letting them do it. You're giving them the authority, the power, or whatever. Not authority, you're giving them the control. You're just giving it to them. Like it's like feeding the monster, letting it have control. Anyways, we're going to get into that. And then towards the end of the show, I'm going to point some things out that I think you all might enjoy. One thing, like I said yesterday, or on Monday, excuse me, when markets are down before he talks, magic words come out of the dude's mouth. I don't know. The markets go up. If the markets are up before he talks, the markets go down. And this is the way that they play this stupid crap. And it's really irritating. It's almost like they're all part of the club now and you're not in it again. The thing is that blockchain technology circumvents all this stuff and there's not a need to pay attention to anything they're saying. Okay. So we're going to get into that. So do me a favor. If you're new to the show, give us a subscribe, grab the bell. I would really appreciate the most people I can get this to reach, the better. You're listening to a crypto OG, whatever that means is what I'm told. I've been in the space a very long time. I'm also very technical. I've had more than 20 years experience in information technology and all that fun stuff. So if you're new to the show, give us a subscribe, grab the bell. I definitely have some things to say and I want everyone to hear it kind of thing. So anyways, if you wouldn't mind also checking out the links in the description of the video, there's several in there. I have a company I do consulting. I have Patreon where I can take the gloves off, talk about subjects that are now coming to light. If you've been paying attention inside of the Patreon private Telegram channel, some of the stuff that I talked to you guys about in the Patreon last year, months ago, is now coming to public view. Okay, so I might talk about some of this same stuff that we talk about here and there, and I might bring some more of this in there, but there are times I'm able to come across those nuggets and I'm really able to give you guys insight on things. I was trained how to dig for information, and I can very, very quickly sift through information, to put it that way. Anyways, so anyhow, on there, I did show y'all some stuff that's going on about Russia and Ukraine and stuff like that that we did talk about in the Patreon channel. So anyways, definitely check that out. It's worth the $5 because it keeps me running with the coffee, if you know what I mean. Realistically, guys and gals, I wouldn't be able to do this without y'all. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's jump into this and have some fun with it, right? So Bitcoin awaits Fed Powell speech to as sellers cement 23,500. Actually, it dropped that $500 as of right now, this morning, today. Yeah, great stuff. Dropped it. Well, it wicked down in the 22s. Well, it's still down in the 22s. So we'll see what happens, y'all. I don't know. So anyhow, this dude is very pessimistic. Every hour, everything he does. This was an hour ago. Bitcoin awaits. Yeehaw. Bitcoin trades sideways as Wall Street open as all eyes at the Wall Street, at the Wall Street open as all eyes are on Fed Jerome Powell's speech. The words out of this dude, he has no idea what he's doing. They're puppets, guys and gals. They're puppets. Bitcoin is now 22.9. Preserved its active trading range into February 1st. Wall Street opened as markets looked to the day's key macroeconomic data, which is coming out of this dude's mouth. The reason I'm doing this show and talking about this, I'm not trying to give them any more ammo, so to speak, any more power, so to speak. I want y'all to know, why are the mainstream we'll call it mainstream crypto outlets, mainstream crypto related news publications, giving this dude the time of day? You've got to ask that question. What is their real play? Okay? These types of articles come out all the time when it comes to the Fed. Why do we care about the Fed? They have no control over cryptocurrency or the economy that Bitcoin and cryptos have. Let's continue here for just a moment, right? 23,500 becomes a level to beat for Bitcoin bulls. Data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView, which is the tool that I use here. Fantastic little tool. It's actually really not very little. It's very powerful. Anyways, followed Bitcoin USD as it continued to move a narrow corridor around 23,000. It's very, very tight right now. Anyhow, an upcoming interest rate hike and commentary from the United States Federal Reserve preoccupied traders across risk assets, potentially sparking fresh volatility in line with previous months. Fed Jerome Powell, yeah, buddy, is due to speak at 2:30 Eastern Time today. Okay, guys, why are traders preoccupied with risk assets? Y'all understand that the regular day traders do trade the crypto market now. Okay, they think and focus on that type of stuff. There's not enough of them in it yet to cause this type of a swing. So why is the regular crypto traders doing this? Why are they giving this guy any time of day? Why are the Cointelegraphs in a second? Another one. They're doing the same thing. Why? You've got to start asking the question. And if I get the chance to ask some of them personally, I've had this guy on. I would love to know. Maybe he's trying to play devil's advocate, which I can appreciate. I do that. Y'all do that. Maybe I don't know. But why care what the dude says? The interest rates have nothing to do with the price of Bitcoin. It is a separate entity entirely. Blockchain technology circumvents the Federal Reserve System, the IMF, the Bank of International, the BIS, all of this stuff. Y'all know this. I hope that this completely circumvents all that stuff. They're gonna raise rates. They're saying they're gonna do 25 basis points. We'll see. Anyhow, on the Binance order book, resistance shifted higher on the day today. Broadening price targets. Y'all get where I'm going with this. This is very, very, very frustrating. Trader sees potential retest of 21.6. On the topic of where Bitcoin price downturn could take, Cointelegraph contributor, whoever that is, eyed the $21,000 area. Yep. Very pessimistic. Actually, I kind of think it just clicked in my head why they're doing this. I don't know why it just clicked in my head. If you didn't have a big enough bag of crypto and you had the following, you could, I guess, suggest that it's going to go one way or another way and play that. I don't know. Not saying that's what's happening either, but I got my brain just gonna scratch. I'm scratching my head, going, "This doesn't add up, y'all. Why are you doing this?" Maybe it's that. I don't know. Just literally just popped in my head. Bitcoin little changed. CoinDesk. Bitcoin little change on soft economic data ahead of the Fed meeting again. Wednesday morning. ADP jobs and ISM. I don't know what that is. Manufacturing. I guess that's manufacturing data. Reports both came in weaker than expected. So again, economic related stuff that has to do with the dollar, has to do with the Federal Reserve System, has nothing to do with crypto. Crypto is its own economy. Blockchain technology is its own economy. These are businesses solving real world problems, or they're something like Bitcoin or Litecoin, where it is actually set up so that it so that it actually circumvents the financial systems and gives you, the people, freedom to do what you want if you so choose to do so. But you got to do that in order for it to work. Anyways, private hiring slowed as to its weakest level in 2 years, according to the ADP National Employment Report, with just 106,000 jobs added in January, which is not a lot, but it is the beginning of the year, and companies are starting to cut back because we're heading into a recession. Talk about that all the time, y'all. We are in a recession. We might end up in a depression because of how bad they're doing this stuff. In addition, the manufacturing sector continued to contract, and the continue to contract, and the manufacturing survey for January dipped to 4.74. I don't know what it normally is, but anyhow, Bitcoin barely noticed the news, continuing to trade flat over the 24 hours, just above 23,000. After a brutal 2022, the crypto has moved higher so far this year, in part as many are expecting a slowdown in the economy and inflation, and perhaps easier monetary policy from the Federal Reserve. ADP report, 106,000 jobs, blah, 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 blah. It was revised, this is a slowdown from an upward revised 253,000 in December. These are just data points, okay? Later on Wednesday, the results of the Federal Reserve Open Committee, or FOMC, will be released, with markets fully expecting the FOMC to hike its benchmark federal funds rate by just 25 basis points. Told you that a second ago. To bring it to 4.5, 4.75 range. Eyes will be focused on committee's statement to try to determine whether or not it intends to continue to raise rates, or whether it is mulling a pause in the tightening cycle at its next meeting in March. Do you realize, gals, do you realize that this one paragraph right here, literally, why do they care? Why does... It is irritating to me. I've been in this space a very long time, since almost the beginning, and watching this stuff happen, watching these different publications come up and say and write these things and have these different contributors, and that's fine. They can say what they're going to say. That's their prerogative. At the end of the day, it just bugs me, kind of irks me, because this is not the Federal Reserve. There is no control over this. They have no jurisdiction over crypto, and they know it. Why? All right, I'll stop. I'm going to give you guys some fun news here. You also get why I'm saying this, though. This needs to stop. CoinDesk, Cointelegraph, all the other crypto outlets out there giving any credence to anything that the Federal Reserve says. It needs... Let's just focus on maybe building the future of crypto. Let's focus on joining together and realizing that the blockchain platforms like Polygon or Divi or Proppy is another one that I don't even hold Proppy, and just in full disclosure, right? So just, there are major projects out there that are doing really well. There's a bunch of stuff out there, okay, that can completely redo how the world runs when it comes to crypto, when it comes to anything and everything that has to do with any real world problems we have today. Think about like Proppy is a real estate thing. Think about Akash, their infrastructure. Think about like Divi, they're making it crypto accessible to everybody and easy to learn and do. It is crazy cool to see. Or like Polygon, or like what Litecoin's doing with their privacy stuff. With the guys, there's so much out there that we could be focusing on, rather than what the Federal Reserve Chairman says about the economy and about them raising rates. How does the rates on the dollar have anything to do with Bitcoin? They can't raise rates on Bitcoin. They can't raise, there's no interest-bearing assets that are real with the blockchain underlying Bitcoin or Litecoin. You understand, like, what I'm trying to say? Like, there is nothing that they are literally in any way contributing or taking away from crypto unless you let them from a trading standpoint. It's just mind-boggling to me, and it's affecting everybody. So stop. Here's some good news, though. The investor who called crypto bottom predicts multiple coins will reach trillion-dollar valuations in the next bull market. Now, in this particular article, I did not see anything that they specifically called out. However, I have some ideas as to what they might be. Okay? Anyways, I'll just point this out just for y'all to see here, just because trillion-dollar valuations. Okay? Let's go over here to coin market cap. Number one, they're not even half a trillion. Less than that. Less than that. You'll see where I'm getting. You could see some things really, 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 really getting big because in the next bull market is where the big money is coming in my personal opinion. Okay. So, a veteran in the crypto space is anticipating the next bull market for digital assets and predicting that multiple projects will reach trillion-dollar valuations. Also, would like to point out that the market cap for all crypto is just over $1 trillion. All of it. He's saying that multiple will hit trillions by themselves. Let that sink in. In a new interview with Bankless, former ARK investor, former ARK investor, executive and current partner at the venture capital firm Placeholder, Chris Bernisk. I guess they say his name, Bernisky. I can't pronounce people's last names to save my life sometimes. I can't even pronounce the first names, but that's just how it works. Anyhow, says that he's keeping an eye on how changes in interest rates could potentially affect the timing of the next crypto bull market. Again, lending to, I didn't even see that before, lending to the Fed. Are people literally, okay. Maybe people are actually taking loans out and they're buying crypto. Maybe that's what that is. And the bull market's got to run so that they can actually pay that off, kind of thing. That is an interesting thought too. Who knows? Anyhow, he says there's not many reasons he can think of for why the next crypto bull market won't arrive as it has in years past. Everyone's saying that, which is right about now, February, March timeframe. Usually, you go back and look at the charts, usually around there, that's what happens. Anyways, quoting Chris here, I would say the number one biggest reason is where rates go. I don't think so unless people are taking major loans out and putting it into crypto. If the risk for the pre-rate of returns is 4 or 5% for the a sustained period, that sucks so much energy out of the risk assets like equities, like crypto, because all of a sudden your base rate of return is 5%. So in order to take more risk than a treasury, you got to be getting 10, 15, 20, or 30% or more out of something like crypto. And so that just ends up discounting all risk assets more. So that I could see clamping things. And I guess it continues here. Yeah, it does continue. You have some heavyweights of traditional finance. Druckenmiller or Howard Marks from Oak Tree Capital say that we have a regime change. Interesting. This is going to be fundamentally different period going forward. It really is. It really is. Anyways, I'm very curious to see if this dude's right, which ones will go up. Maybe it's the top 10, maybe it's the top 20, maybe it's top 100 that will majorly, really, really grow. $1 trillion into Bitcoin. Half $1 trillion. You're at 22. Double it. $1 trillion into Bitcoin. That's a lot, y'all. I'm gonna run through and say, hey everyone, I have a meeting in just a few minutes. So yeah, fun stuff. Fun stuff. All right. Trinity, what's going on, brother? Ready to hear Papa Joe? Separate fun fact today. Thanks, brother. I appreciate you being here as always. Gloria, thanks for being here today. Appreciate you being here. Kim, good afternoon. Good morning to you. Hopefully you are doing well. Let's see who else is in here today. Bitcoin Bull. Papa Joe, tell us you're drinking some of that Salvadorian Tierra blended. I don't even know. What's up, Daddy-O? How's it going, man? Thanks for being part of the show. As always, you guys are great for being here every day. It means a lot to me. There's a live chat. If you have questions, comments, concerns, throw it in there. We are definitely running live. And if you catch this on the replay, pop them in the comment section of the video. Steven, how's it going? Thanks for being here today. I appreciate you as always. What's going on, Johnny Mattis? Thanks for being here. Stack the sats. That's right. Keep them stacking. Keep them stacking. Who else is in here? We got Johnny Holder. What's up, brother? Thanks for being part of the show. It is a beautiful day for sure. Did I miss something? Where is that at? Let's see here. Just watching the commentary here. Icicles hanging on my truck. Yeah, bro, it's cold there. I can only imagine. It's cold. Where you're at, you don't have the additive for the diesel fuel, do you? They don't have it around here either. And when it got cold, like that was starting a diesel when it's cold. It's not easy. Not to rub it in, but it's 40, 85 degrees in Florida. Yeah. Thanks, Johnny. It's cold here too. I'm just kidding. I am rubbing it in. Yep, you are. I love it. Thanks for being here today. Lithia, good afternoon to you. Thanks for being here today. Bitcoin Bull, Papa Joe, I think rather than trying to teach people what Bitcoin crypto is, we need to focus on what these CVs are. Interesting. Then the need for crypto and why we need it when I get a show rolling. Let's do it. It'd be kind of fun to do it, man. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Y'all are great. Great. Mr. UI Fang, what's up, buddy? Thanks for being part of the show. I appreciate you being here. Cool. All right. Think I got everyone. Hopefully y'all are doing well. Thanks for being part of the show. It do mean a lot. This does mean a lot to see y'all here every day. I will see you all Friday, and y'all have a beautiful, blessed rest of the week. And I'll take it easy. Be blessed.